a lot of midlife women think that they need to eat protein to lose weight and build muscle. And while, yes, it does help with those things, protein is a critical nutrient. It's not something you just do until you lose weight and then you go back to your old eating habits. You need adequate protein. And if you're not eating adequate protein, you're going to be hungrier. Your blood sugar is going to be more unstable. And you're also going to have increased sugar and carb cravings because carbohydrates give you energy, and particularly simple carbohydrates like sugar and candy and chips and crackers, some of these simple carbohydrates that give you quick energy because there's not a lot of fiber to slow down the energy response. These types of foods, we crave them in the absence of protein. So when you don't have enough protein, you're going to be battling cravings for carbs and sugar all the time. Do you really want to be dealing with that all the time? Who has time for that? And it dawned on me the other day when I was talking to a client and explaining to her, like, hey, you need to be getting this much protein for the rest of your life. This is what you need to be getting. And she was like, oh my God, this is so much protein. And it was really only 90 grams of protein a day, which is not even that high. But the thing is most people are eating like around the RDA, which is like the bare minimum to keep you alive, not to keep you healthy, not to keep you active, not to keep you out of diabetes and pre-diabetes range, not to keep sugar cravings under control, not to keep you at a healthy weight. So if you're kind of eating at that bare minimum, you're going to be dealing with hunger and blood sugar issues and cravings for simple carbohydrates and sugar all of the time. Nobody has time for that kind of stuff. So I think we need to really make sure that all women really understand protein is a key nutrient and you must be hitting this. Otherwise, you're going to be dealing with all this nonsense. Protein is always where I start with my nutrition clients because without getting protein under control, it's almost impossible to get blood sugar under control, calories under control, and sugar and simple carb cravings under control. Like the snackiness, all that stuff will just continue to fester if you don't get protein under control. Protein is the building block of your entire body. Everything utilizes protein in some way, shape, or form. So your meals really do need to be centered around protein. Do you need to get all of it from animal products? No, it should be a good mix of animal and plant-based products. I do have a free protein guide that you can download. It explains how to calculate your protein goal and what some of those sources of protein are.